Hello students, good evening and welcome to CLAT Gurukul online channel. Here on YouTube we in our CLAT Ke Funde course, we try to educate students and our courses run from Monday to Saturday. We have different classes on different sections where different faculties take their classes and the normal timing is from 5 o'clock. And today I'm a bit late, so this event is not related to CLAT Ke Funde, though the people who have already joined from there are most welcome, and all of you are most welcome to the channel. This, as you already know from the title of this video, is going to be just a introductory video in which I'm going to give you some insight and some idea about the new revision mock series that we are coming up with. And in this revision mock series, we will be releasing three different mocks. Three mocks based on CLAT pattern, the new pattern that we have in our head, in front of us. And okay, so for that, this session has been organized, and here we will discuss all the things that will be there. Okay, so first of all, total three mocks are there. On all the dates are already mentioned in front of you, but we will go to that in some time. Let some people join the session, and once again let me welcome you all to the session. This was a very impromptu decision on our side because of the success of AILET mock test that we released. So AILET, we provided some mocks to our student, but we also did provide some mocks free to all the students across the country, and a total of more than 1,500 students appeared for those mock, and we also released the rank list up to 300 because after that the ranks were not pretty they were not that impressive, right? So we also did uploaded the rank list till 300 on our Telegram channel, and then AILET mock 2 was also released, and in the same vigor even more than 1,000 students set for that too. So after conducting all those two mocks, what we realized is we got a pretty good idea or a decent idea of the competitiveness level of the students in different places and from different part of the country. And we had compared, our students get to know their position and with respect to the other students, and all the students were benefited by that. We received numerous feedbacks, and that led to, or that motivated us to come with this, which the central idea here is just to keep you guys or invite you guys again to the flow state that we all are missing because of not just one thing but many of the things that are there. Like for example, the exam has been postponed for so long. We all are facing this epidemic, this pandemic that is not just an issue for us Indian but for the whole world. So everything is going to shambles, and we feel that the pressure of that, the impact of that can be seen on our studies too, can be seen on our preparation too, and that had led us to go out of the flow state. So for those who don't know what is flow state is, if you just Google that term, you will realize that colloquially it simply means that to be in a state where you are energized, focused, and involved in the thing that is occupying your head or that is in your hand. So currently for the year, you all had CLAT in your head, but then such huge events have happened, and on the scale, such as the scale of the pandemic, that we all were led astray, and now we are finding ourselves not very energized, not very focused, not totally in the flow zone, totally in the zone in which we can be confident that we'll be comfortable in our CLAT examination. And to put you guys through in that and to help you guys to again attain that zone, we thought about this, and then we are launching this. You still will have 2 to 3 days after this is over for your exam. So it is not totally like close to the exam that you cannot afford to sit for it. And it's just 3 mocks. Even you can, if you are not willing to take all the 3, you have the options. So all these 3 mocks will be free. And now we'll go into the details of it, that where is it available, where you can find it, and all the things, all the necessary things related to it. So we'll go to that. Now let's see. So the first thing that I want to discuss with all of you is we can go deeper into the type of questions and the paper pattern and where you are going to find the mock. all those sort of questions. But what you guys need to understand is the schedule of the mock, because we try to give you the real CLAT exam feeling when you will sit for the examination, and the things you will feel or experience there. We want to emulate the same kind of a structure, or to create a stimulus, or to create a kind of environment for you where you can feel the same kind of pressure and same kind of the feeling that you are going to get in your CLAT examination. So we have selected the time to be 2 o'clock in the daytime, and on 21st, on 23rd, and on 25th, three mocks, mock 1, mock 2, and mock 3 will be released on our readyforexam.com. So remember the dates, it's 21st, 23rd, and 25th. The total number of free mocks that are going to be there are 3. So just 3 mocks will be there. But I hope that if you start from 1 and go through the 3, you will easily attain that state of your head where CLAT will only be CLAT will become the only focus that your mind is concentrating on, and you will find yourself in a much better position. Why? The reason for that is perfectly explained in the second page. So first of all, look for the first point. What it says is, it is just a kind of introduction which we will be going deeper into, that you just need to register on readyforexam.com where the mock tests will be available, because we all need to understand that CLAT now has gone online. So there will be a proper layout, a proper format on which you will be giving or taking your examination. So we at our LMS, that is our learning system module, our learning management system, we also devised the similar kind of format under which all the mocks will be uploaded, and you will have the option, the similar options that you will have in the real examination. After that, anyone can attempt the free mock. So it is not strictly or not any way confined to the students who have enrolled with us, but for all the students, even if you are someone who is for 2021 batch and currently watching our CLAT Ke Funde videos, but you want to attempt a mock, you can, and attempt all the mocks for that matter. You surely can, because it will give you an idea for the next year, or give you an idea of your current standing in terms of the general competition, right? The third point that you can see on the screen is that all questions will be based on the change pattern in CLAT 2020. That goes without saying that we cannot alter with that. If the pattern has changed, we as the teachers, as the guide, will need to adapt to that, and we had already. So all the questions you are going to find, none of the questions are going to be based on related to the past pattern or the previous pattern the CLAT had, but everything will be based on the new pattern, the exclusive new pattern that the CLAT is employing, that is passage-based questions. So everything will be on that note, on that form, in that format only. After that, detailed explanation will be available with the question, because we all know after practicing for CLAT for so long, we all know that without explanation, actually none of the questions in CLAT examination makes any sense, because for most of the question which you commit or which you may mark wrongly, especially in legal or in critical reasoning section, we're always left with this wonderment that where I did commit the mistake, what was my mistake, what was the concept that I was not getting in that question. And there you need the person who had prepared that question to tell you exactly where your mistake was, and to explain to you that how you can avoid making the similar kinds of mistake. So that is taken care of by the explanations that are attached to the questions itself. There will obviously be explanation videos that will be coming on based on the mocks, and which will be conducted by me only. But more important than that is the fact that the written explanation will already be attached in the question format. So once you submit your paper, you will be able to analyze each and every question in the examination paper, in the mocks. After that, the fourth point that you have is the mock paper on readyforexam.com will be in the same format as CLAT, as the interface is identical. I have already shared it with you. Now it will be available under the package named CLAT Ke Funde. CLAT Ke Funde is just a course which we have started very recently to just help you guys, help all of the students across India, in any part of the country, even if they're living in a remotest part of the country, they still can have access to the video lectures and can at least understand that which kind of study is required to compete in this examination. Okay, so we tried to leveling up that bridge, or that we tried being that bridge for the divide that we have in rural and urban India. And for that purpose, the CLAT Ke Funde course is still going on. we regularly upload video. We upload at least 3 to 4 videos on weekly basis under this course, and the same mocks, 3 mocks will also be attached to the same course, so that the student under CLAT Ke Funde can also take the help of these mocks. Okay, but it is not limited to or confined to just these students. Anyone across country can just register onto the www.readyforexam.com. The way to register on it, I will elucidate for you guys in some while, but for now, understand that once you register here, you will have the package CLAT Ke Funde, or under that you will find all the 3 mocks, and with that the AILET mock that was already released previously. Okay, now let's. All the question in the free mocks will be extremely important and relevant for CLAT 2020. That again goes without saying that we faculty here, we expert, we all of us, we who are here, who are currently working on this thing, have preoccupied notion that we must choose all the questions which we believe, after the research, after doing lots and lots of research, and after understanding the pattern or the way CLAT has been coming up with their questions, that which type of questions can be there and which are the concepts which are indispensable in terms of our preparation. Okay, so all the questions that you're going to find in this CLAT paper, in this CLAT mocks, will be extremely relevant, as well as important, as well as it's going to bring you to that state which is especially required before you go to sit for the CLAT examination. As it is a 2-hour examination, you cannot afford to be in a mental state where you're not totally focused, totally immersed into the process. Okay, now all India rank list for all the mocks will be released on our Telegram channel, the link of which will be provided later on in the slides, and also is given in the description box. So what the benefit of this is, you all are very aware of it, that it will give you a general idea of your competence in the competition market, but as well will provide you some detailed analysis of your own attempt, as in how much time you took in each section, what was your general response time, what was which section took most of your time, all those sorts of things, how many what is your accuracy percentage, what is your percentile, all those things will be there in the detailed analysis. So it becomes more even more exciting and even more detailed and even more helping for all of you aspirants. Okay, now how to register to the website is something that I will be discussing in the end. But before that, let me take some of your questions. So the first question here I can see is, Shobhanshu, it will be available after 2 p.m., but you can take it anytime you want before the exam, obviously. Now, if mock 1 is on 21st September 2 p.m., then when is rank window active? So I think the rank window, we will release the rank list the next day at 2 p.m. And we will also, again, if mock 2 will happen, then we will release the mock the rank list for mock 2 the next day. So every day one mock is concluded, we will release the next day the rank list of the same. The answers are already present on the website, and once you attempt the mock, once you submit your mock, you will have the option of clicking onto the solution, and then you will have the explanation in front of you. Okay, if net connection goes down in between, it won't matter that much. You can just go and resume your examination, and it will just be visible in your rank list that you have opened the examination to attempt it for how many times. For 2 times or for 3 times. If you have attempted it in one go, then it will show just one attempt. But if you have attempted it in more than one go, then it will show that on your rank list. But it does not matter. You will still be able to complete your examination without any hassle, and will able to resume your examination from wherever you had left off. Okay. And yes, Shivam, you can attempt the test at any time. There is no time limit to that. Before CLAT, obviously, for your own good, but it will be available on our website for the times to come. And for also, that's why I'm saying that it is also for 2021 student. That if you guys want to try it, this is a free mock, and take the shot, because it's gonna cost you nothing, and it's available there, and you anyway are studying under CLAT Ke Funde. So that's all that we had to discuss about the mocks. Now let me give you some practical advice about how to register on the website. And before that, also all the best for those mocks. Before that, before the actual examination, we will do one more. I mean, obviously, few more live interaction session will be there. So I will be wishing you all luck for the CLAT examination. But for these mocks, I wish you all very best. I want you all to get into the zone, to get to get to the point where you are totally thinking about just CLAT and totally immersed into CLAT and not thinking about any other thing, especially while you are taking the examination, right? So that's all. If you have any query about this thing, if you have any question that you want to ask, you can obviously contact us on any of these contact numbers, and you can also message us on WhatsApp or Telegram, wherever you choose to. But before going or before ending this session, let me just show you, or let me just take you through the once the way you are going to register for the website. So you just need to go on to Google, any browser you want, and you need to type the readyforexam.com. I already have it typed here. So once you go on to that link, you will have the option of registering here. So you just need your name, email address, and password to register onto the website. Once you inserted these three things, you will be registered there, and then you will have your package in front of me. But just let me show you how it will be visible to you. So because of the fact that I have already registered, I am just gonna log into it. My ID is already saved here, and once I am logged in, because I have also purchased the course, I have other mocks available in front of me, like mock 37, 38, 39, 40. The last mock 40 that is coming tomorrow, I mean today, for our students. But anyway, below this, I mean, you won't be able to or see all these mocks because your course or your package is only CLAT Ke Funde. So on the CLAT Ke Funde, you already have two mocks, which is AILET All India Mock 1 and AILET All India Mock 2. And after that, three more mocks based on CLAT pattern, the CLAT Mock 1, CLAT Mock 2, and CLAT Mock 3 will be coming up in the same chain. Okay, so you just need to register there, go to the filter, CLAT Ke Funde, and you will find the mock. Once you find it, try attempting it. Everything is in the same fashion. I also show you our layout so that you can have a experience that how it's going to be, how it is going to look for all of you. So if you go to CLAT Mock 37, let's say I attempt it now. So everything is similar as you are going to find in CLAT examination. The question palette is in front of you. The subject section you can choose from anyone. And as you can see, all the questions are based on passage. So for all the questions, you have some passage attached to it. So the system is pretty much inept, or rather perfectly able to take all of your needs into consideration. So you don't worry about that. You just go register there, and I am damn sure that it is going to give you a real exam type of a feeling, which you are missing because all the coachings are off, all the places you cannot go anywhere. You are taking exam or mocks from your home, so you must be missing that feeling of a real exam or a real center type of a thing. So that's why we are coming up with this. Okay, now that's it from my side. If you have any other question, I will answer to those. So you can put it up here in the live chat box. If not, I will be ending this session. Okay, now can we attempt test at any time? Yes, Shivam, I just have it explained that you can attempt the test at any time. There is no time limitation. You will have three mocks. First is going to be visible to all of you on 21st. Second is going to be visible to all of you on 23rd, and the third will be coming on 25th. Okay, so try doing it before 26th so that you can have at least 27th in your own hand, and you are not going to attempt mocks on that day, I believe. And if you want to, that is totally your call. But again, I mean, I will advise that try finishing all these three mocks before 26th. Rest, it's your call. Beside that, if you have any other question, you can contact me. You can give us a call. And so Branshu, I will talk to you about the AILET mock. Don't worry about it. Okay, Nitish, and just give me 1 minute. Numbers. Achha, for anyone who still is not clear with our contact details, I'll just put it in front of you so that you can contact us. This is our contact detail. Anything you want to know apart from this or even related to this, you can contact us. Okay, so that's it from my side, guys. We'll meet again in the next session. Till then, take care, bye bye, and have a great weekend. On from Monday, we are starting our mission. So from Monday, we all are pretty much occupied already, and we are going to enjoy that moment. I give you that. I promise you that. So be there, attempt the mock, at least try the mock one. Once you are into it, you are not going to leave it until and unless you complete all the 3 mocks. Okay, so that's it. I'm Kumar Avinav, and this was all from my side. Bye bye. Take care. That's it.